to extend on what Jose said, very often we find that customers, agencies, and organizations start with a small effort to validate a proof of concept or validate a strategy, and then scaling it into production entails getting substantially larger and better integrated hardware and software capability. But where do you find that? Because in a lot of cases, the types, as we said before, the types of architectures necessary to performing this at scale are relatively scarce at the moment.
Sure.
You can certainly go to the cloud, but we've certainly done that at Pure Storage, and suddenly you find yourself with 20 petabytes or more of data. And managing that and controlling cost and scaling the architecture requires a completely different skill set than what we might have developed in our own people talent, and perhaps, even the capabilities necessarily don't exist in the cloud service provider. So the question becomes, where can you go to get the things you need in order to go from the test drive to full rate production? And that's a question that industry is tackling aggressively. And it's also interesting that the solutions aren't coming necessarily from quarters that we would have anticipated. Who would have thought 10 years ago that NVIDIA would be in the data center business?
Sure.
Or who thought 10 years ago that memory-based storage would be the prevalent type of storage that's consumed in the market today? We are seeing a wholesale transformation across the industry to address these very particular requirements for the types of computing and the types of problem solving and the types of outcomes we're trying to deliver. That's as radically transforming the compute technology as the smartphone did cellular communications.